3 simple early game farms for you. They're cheap and will kickstart your new world. Okay, so it's just not these 2 things, but it's not much. You only need these items here. Once you've got your hopper pointing into your chest like that, you just want to build up around it, like so. 1 more block. So you're 2 above the hopper. Leave this space open, drop down, grab the stair and look at the top. So it's pointing down like that. You should still be able to open the chest, and then a block up there. Now you're pretty much ready. We just need to build a staircase like this, and then we need to go get some wheat for our friends over there. It's either cows or you can get some pigs. So I found some pigs here. So what we want to do is come over here and bring them up. Really simple. Once they've made it up, you might want to place some blocks like this to help you push them in. Keep your potatoes or wheat out, depending on the animal you're getting. We just want to push them in. There's one, and we need to get the other one. Having the wall there helps make sure that you end up getting them in. After they're in, grab your water and place the water at the bottom. And then they'll jump up like that. Place your fence gate there so they can't get too high, and then you can break these blocks. I don't have a tool to do this. Now that they're in there though, you can grab your potatoes and breed them, and eventually they will kill each other through entity cramming, and you'll get your loot from here. Here's one I made earlier, and as you can see, we've got lots of pork chop, and I'm actually using trapdoors as the staircase to make it look more thin and elegant. We got all our pigs in here. I would suggest using cows, but there is a good reason to use pigs, and that is for the second farm. So let's get into it. The next farm is an automatic carrot or potato farm. You might think these are quite hard to make, but they're actually really simple and really cheap. All you need is 2 hoppers and a village. These are the items you'll need. You can use any carpet tools you want, and everything else you can get while making it. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. Once you've found your village, you want to go and look for a farming section like this. And we want to pick up all the seeds and hope that we can get the potatoes or carrots that you want. We've got 8 potatoes, which is pretty good. You also want to take up the composter. And now we're going to prepare the area. So we want to get a whole bunch of extra dirt and clear this up. Stack of dirt is more than enough, so now we want to fill in everything except for the centerpiece, and we want to take out the outer border. We're going to use this wood for the build. With that done, you want to use the wood to turn it into a crafting table, and then make yourself some oak slabs, just one lot. From here we want to waterlog that, and then fill out the farm to be 4x4. So this is the starting point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 there, and then another 2 on this side, and then 1 here. You want to do this the whole way around, and you can also place your composter on top here like that, and a block on top of that. That's going to prevent the villager from jumping on top of it and then dropping down and breaking the soil, so it doesn't turn back into normal dirt. Once all the dirt's placed, you want to till all the land so you can plant everything, and then also plant your potatoes or carrots in rows with a gap in between. This will make them grow faster. Now that this is all done, we want to come around and pick a side for our loot to be on. I'm going to pick this side. We're going to go from the middle, go 3 out like so. Then we can place our double chest, jump on the other side and grab our hopper. Place the hoppers into the back of the chest and into that one. So it's like this. And from here, we want to build up to above the land of the farm like so. And so from here, we're also going to continue surrounding this area, locking it in. But first, we want to get a villager here. I've removed some of the beds, and now that they're placed here, we can actually use the bell to try and get the villagers to come to them if one of them has identified with the bed. Okay, so I've got my villager, and you want to wait until there's a moment when he's working, and he's just left now. Oh, there we go. So now I can encase him in, and we're ready to go. So we kind of need to work fast now. We want to cover this place over, quickly get to our crafting table, make a trap door, and then place one there. So now he can't move through here. So the way I did it is I removed all the beds in the area and many of the job blocks. I had a difficulty because I had multiple farms, so they were more attracted to those than this one. And then I waited for night. Once night came, I slept once one went on the bed, and then I went from there. Your best bet is to make sure there is a villager already working the farm you're taking over. That will save you a lot of problems, and hopefully you can get it done pretty easily. Now that he's in there like that, we can actually remove this block, and we want to bring out the farm like this for the temporary bit of time, like that. And we want to place a bed up here, and then we want to build a staircase so that someone can get to it. As the evening approaches, we've got our volunteer. So now that he's in bed, we can just break it and he will fall right in. Now he's in place. We just want to cover it up to protect him and we're ready to go. We want to remove these so any zombies can't get into the farm. And you want to make sure you go around the farm and make sure there's no area that somehow a zombie or a baby zombie can get in. Make sure there's no opening. Like this here is dangerous potentially, so we want to cover that up. And if you want a way to get in yourself, make a 2-block gap jump so you can jump in. From here, we just need to wait and let him finish farming this whole area. And I would suggest keeping an eye on him if he was a farmer before this and removing any stray seeds he may plant, like these here. I don't remember placing them. Yep, so they're normal seeds. We do not want normal seeds, so come in every now and again and make sure you pick up anything that's not a potato. I also forgot to mention, you probably want to steal some torches from these areas and place them in the farm like this. This will allow the stuff to grow during the night and keep any monsters from accidentally spawning onto places like this if you make a few mistakes. Now we definitely just wait. It's been about 4 in-game days, which is just under an hour and a half in real life. So if you just go spend some other time around your area, this is what it will end up looking like if you give him some time. Just come inside and check and make sure he doesn't plant any bad seeds. But he's almost filled this all up. So let's go check what he's done. But before this, I've removed this excess stuff. So there was planks here before. And what we actually want to do is come over here and grab ourselves a staircase. And then we can place an upside down stair like this. And then on top, a trapdoor like that. So if you want to see, you could do 2. Just be mindful of how you do it. Either way, we can access the chest down. Look, 60 already. Welcome back. So I've run some tests for 2 hours and we're looking at just under 220 potatoes per hour. So this is pretty good. You might increase the rates if you sleep frequently, but I didn't sleep at all. So a lot of you might have seen farms where they use hoppers. You don't need, hopper minecarts, and they stack them up there. You don't need that. And I'll prove it to you. So if we come over here, we can use this command called data, and we want to get entity, and then this will pop up like that. That is the entity I'm looking at, which is the villager. If I do this, it's a bit complicated, but if we look here where my mouse is, you can see inventory and there's nothing in the inventory. I'll zoom in to help you here. There's nothing there. Now, if I clear that and we come over to this villager and we do the same thing to him, the different code, DC, A, blah, 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 blah. Come to this one, we can see inventory and then the bracket, and we look potato, wheat 1. Wheat 1, potato 24, another set of potatoes 22. So what does that prove? Well, the fact that the inventory of the villager standing behind me is empty means that he has never picked up a potato and it's all gone into the hoppers. So yeah, you don't need the 2 minecart hoppers. You can save your 20 iron onto something else. And speaking of that, we should make an iron farm. So let's get to that. These are the items you'll need for the farm. To get started with this farm, you'll want to go around and find all the houses and break all their beds. You don't want any beds around so that they'll go to yours. And with that, you want to find an area that's relatively flat near some houses. This is ideal since the villagers will be nearby. From here, we'll find a spot like this and we'll be building up 8 in a staircase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from here, we want to come out a few and then back 2 like that, 2 out. So 4 and then 2 like this. So this will be the part where the zombie is on this direction. From here, we can place our beds like this. All the pillows meet in the middle, and this will be where our villagers stand, and we can get them to climb up here. So now we just need to wait for night for them to come to bed. So it could take you a little while. Another idea is to place some beds a little closer. So maybe over there, and hope that it come to them. And then you can break those and start placing them a little closer here, bit by bit, until they actually come to the ones you want over here. Anyway, now that this is done, we want to work quickly because we don't want to get killed by zombies. From here, we want to jump and place with a shift our trapdoors like so. So you can place them over the top. A second layer. And now we want to place some blocks here. So you aim for the second or the first set of trapdoors. 2 like that. And now we want to place some trapdoors surrounding these blocks. It doesn't matter. We can just place them down like that. Leave this one open. And from here, we want to grab some of our slabs and place 2 like that. And that's going to prevent spawns and everything like that. And we can break these inner ones like so. Now we're ready. From here, you can actually place some torches down there if you want. This will actually be better for the farm. Either way, now we can break these blocks like so. And you want to leave those 2. Break anything under the beds. Can be a little tricky, so just be mindful of what you're breaking. So now that we have those 2 blocks, this is where they'll be standing. Now let's remove all this. So morning has come, and as you can see, they're up and happy, and they're stuck in those 2 blocks. This is what we want. Now come over to the side that you left the trapdoor open, so the opposite of the houses. Make sure you're on the opposite of the houses. Now we want to build up for temporarily. Use your dirt to do this. And we want to get our planks out and build a temporary wall in front of them. So you want to hold down shift on the trapdoor there, and then build a wall like so. We might want to get up a bit closer. And this can work. You can actually use your dirt for this too, but I'm just going to keep using the planks. Alright, so this is going to protect them from seeing the zombie before we're ready to. We don't want a iron golem spawning in a place we're not ready to deal with. From here, we want to grab our dirt again and count out 6. So 1, 2, 3 from their central point. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the zombie will be on this last block. So now we can remove these. It can be a good idea to use it as a dirt block. And now from here, we want to surround it with 2 more like that. Break this one, and we'll actually replace it to be stone since we're happy. This is where the zombie will be. From here, I'm going to build out another one, and we can use water as to help us staircase. So as we drop down, we want to just be careful and start to build a staircase like so. Come back up, grab our water, and remove our scaffolding. Now we've got this, we can jump and continue the staircase all the way down. Fire's always getting in the way. Climb back up. Pull out your boat and look in the center of the grey block, or the block you centered as your center. There we go. That's okay. And now we have a space to stand over here. So when we get the zombie, he'll climb the stairs with us. We will jump over the boat and stand on the other side, and he'll get stuck in it. So now we just wait for night again. But before night, we can actually build the platform. So we want to come to just below their first block here. Go back 2, so towards the bed. So 1, 2, 3. So you're just outside of the bed range. To the right, or to the second bed. So now we're here. Look down, and we want to look where we are. Are we on the same level we started with? We started on this level. So we need to actually be ready to be prepared for that. If you go up, it's the opposite. But you want flat area. So now we want to go up by 2. So we're going up by 1. And then another one like this. So this is where our platform for our iron golem will be. So we're actually going to replace that with cobblestone. So we're 2 above the height we started at. So try and remember that. So now we build out 5. Sorry, wrong direction. We're going to go out 5 in the direction that the beds are going. So they're going this way. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can fill that in. Place another block on the outside, and then we can start placing our walls in. Once the walls are in place like that, you want to pick the side that's opposite of your villages, so this one towards the houses, and build it up another 2 with the walls like so, and fill out the sides like this. This is to prevent the iron golems getting stuck, and it'll be useful for the lava in a second. Now that we have this, we can come over here with our signs, place a block here if you like to help you, a sign there next to it, a sign below it, and a sign on that side. Remove the block and replace it by holding down shift and clicking on this wall here, and you'll get lava right there and it can't escape. From here we want to turn around to the opposite side and place water. The water should meet and get to the end. Now we're ready to leave. So this is the killing platform all done. We jump out and now we can wait for night. Night is here, and now we just need to look for a zombie and hope one is spawned near us. Ah, there's one and a creeper, so let's hope we get the zombie and not the creeper. He looks already quite happy to come and try and kill us. Just take your time, get him over here. Jump over the boat, stand on the other side, get to the edge using shift, and now we're ready. He's in place. We want to break this block, and we're going to take a little full damage here. And then we want to jump back onto the other side. Break any block that isn't that central grey block. Break these. And then I'm going to come out with the dirt like so. Break any ones I can there. Now we're ready to remove our wall here. So we'll do the top layer first. Now the villagers can see him and they should panic and spawn as a iron golem. There we go. He's spawned already. Now we just want to break down our last of the scaffolding and make sure we clean this all up because he can spawn in these spots. So I forgot one of the most important steps. It's still night time, but we don't want to sleep just yet. So we got this all set up. The iron golems are spawning, but we have a problem. Our zombie will burn. So we actually need to climb back up. So pick a spot nearby him, like here. Climb your way up. Probably should use dirt instead. You want to build up a bit above him, so this is fine. From here we want to build out. Grab our slabs and place some slabs over the top of him. Oops. Be careful to make sure they're on the top side of the block. Like so. I like to build out in a 3x3 like this, just in case. Actually, it's probably better here as well. And then we can remove those because that's too far out. Just in case, for some reason, he's counted as being slightly over to one side. Now, the farm is finished and he is safe from being burned up. So, after a few iron golems have spawned, you will have enough iron for 3 hoppers. So you want to grab your chest and 3 hoppers. Place some dirt blocks like so. Your double chest there. Remove those dirts again and then place a hopper into the chest like that. Another one. And then come over to the other side and one here too. Now all the iron will get picked up and placed into this chest for you. So that's the farm done. It could help if you want to swap these to the side. So we had it like that before. You can swap it like that. That might work better for you during the day. So it might be better overall to have it like that. It also depends on where the zombie is positioned. Either way, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!